Callie, my first question to you is just what about Arkansas made you want to come to be a Hog? Obviously, transferring from Tennessee, you get that
Yeah.
immediate eligibility in the SEC. But what about Arkansas really made you feel like this was the spot for you to land?
Well, first, the university brings a lot of opportunity business-wise for all the regular students as well, and just the coaches were amazing and welcoming from the start. The day I entered the portal, Coach Deifel was the first coach I talked to, and she's just an amazing person. And then as I went on my visit, I met the rest of them, like Coach Yo, Coach Michael, and all the rest of them and everything. And the players are also really welcoming. I got to meet Lenny. I already knew Mary because she's from here, and then I also met Hannah McEwen. So everyone just super welcoming, and I think biggest thing for me is just having a family environment because I'm coming here from such far away. I'd like to have a welcoming and family environment as I continue my whole career here.
And take us through that transfer process.
Mhm.
What kind of made you leave Tennessee? Obviously, you appeared in a lot of games, especially as a freshman in your sophomore season. Yeah, guys
Yeah.
actually beat Arkansas in the SEC tournament 1-0. But take us through that transfer process of what about Tennessee was saying I need to look for another opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, going to Tennessee, I don't regret any of it. It's an amazing school, and my teammates, the helping staff, but just school in general was really. I mean, I stayed there for 2 years. I loved it there and everything. But I think the biggest thing for me now is seeing what I learned from Tennessee, and then seeing what I needed more of was a nourishing environment. I just needed somewhere where I felt like I was really needed and everything. And I think where I'm coming to Arkansas, I really felt like it's going to be noticeable right from the beginning that I will get that attention and that need. And then just learning to grow as a pitcher too. I feel like uh, I needed that more at Tennessee. And I think when I come to Arkansas, I'm going to learn it even more, which is great.
Now, you said Courtney Deifel was the first coach to reach out to you. When you
Yes.
entered the portal, was it kind of immediate? Did she call you right
Yeah.
away?
Yeah, I mean, so my pitching coach here in Land O'Lakes, she's from more the Tampa area, but she's Mary's pitching coach as well. So she reached out to me. She got my number from her, and we just FaceTime, and it was just like it was 9 a.m. probably a little bit later, but it was just like cool just to see like right away that it's kind of scary going to the portal too. So like when you get that immediate attention from amazing coaches like Coach Deifel, like it's fun. So hearing from her and all she wanted, like she wanted my story first, and then she kind of told me about Arkansas. Like I knew right away I wanted to go on a visit. When I went on my visit, it was definitely something that I was really interested in.
When did you visit? When did you officially come out here?
I mean, so I entered the portal the beginning of June, and I think I had my call with Coach Deifel on that Monday, and I came on my visit that Sunday. So it was really within a week of being in the portal. I like because I was in Atlanta, so I went straight from Atlanta to Fayetteville.
And did you play in Fayetteville your freshman year?
No,
Did
because
you?
we got cut off. So when COVID
Right.
hit, I think we're supposed to because I know that Arkansas played against Tennessee in Knoxville in 2019, my senior year of high school. So
Mm.
I think we were supposed to go there. So I had never been to Fayetteville. I'd never been to Arkansas. So
What'd you think? What'd you think
it,
about Arkansas, Fayetteville, Bogle Park? What'd you think
Mhm.
about the facilities?
Oh, it's beautiful. We went to all the facilities. We went to the track, the new track one. That's amazing. And then basketball, football. Like it's definitely. I really feel like Fayetteville and just Arkansas in general. Like they put a lot into their sports, and it really shows how like amazing the facilities are.
Especially, they had 100% capacity, sold out crowds for the regionals this year in Fayetteville. That fan base, we were kind of talking just a tad off camera about how have they welcomed you in since hearing that you're going to be transferring?
Lots of congratulations. Can't wait to have you there. You made the better choice type of thing. It's awesome.
Now, you also have the immediate eligibility factor. How big of a thing did that play in to go intra-conference into the
Yeah.
SEC to be able to, hey, I have 3 years now and I can play right off the bat?
Oh, I think it's amazing. I think although I played 2 years at Tennessee, I think 3 years will have. I feel like I'll get the full experience at Arkansas still. So I think that's just really important. In the beginning when COVID hit, like kind of like, well, like this sucks. But then like with all the opportunities it had after, I think it was definitely meant to be. And then also the SEC opening, the fact that I could transfer in conference and still have, I would still be able to play right away instead of staying out a year. I think that was it definitely had a lot of signs where like I'm able to come here and thrive, which is awesome.
And this program has thrived at Arkansas. The last 4 years, it's just been an uphill climb, especially, winning the SEC regular season title.
Yeah.
Now you see other players. I don't know if you've reached out to Sides from Alabama, who's now
Yeah.
transferring. It, you said you reached out to her. Have you guys spoken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it was weird because I committed to Arkansas on last Monday, and on Thursday I announced it because I like signed all my papers and everything. I just wanted it to be for sure. And then I saw like on my it's like not like For You page, but on Instagram, and I just saw like a person with the Arkansas shirt. I'm like, oh, interesting. And I clicked on it and it was KB Sides, and I was like, this is crazy. Like I already knew I was going there. So then I followed her, and then she announced it like 2 hours before I did on Instagram. So then I followed her, and then right away she like commented on it, like saying like, let's do this basically. So then a couple days later, like I'm trying to find a roommate, obviously. So I like reached out to her, and she unfortunately isn't available, but like kind of having like that communication through like Instagram and everything. And then she's really sweet too. You can just tell. And a lot of them are just like excited to have me here, which is really fun.
Now, what does that say about Arkansas? That, that players from around the league, especially, Alabama to Tennessee, these powerhouses in the SEC, players are now saying, well, look at Arkansas. This is an amazing team with a that is only growing. How does the rest of the SEC, I want to get into your mind because you played for another team. How does the SEC look at Arkansas now as a softball program?
I mean, I really feel like this year, especially, they showed that they're up and coming. But I think now that even people in conference, which when you're on another team, you're kind of like, well, we don't really like them. But then when you like see it from the outside the bubble, you're kind of like, well, like this place has a lot of opportunity for me to where like, one, we can win a national championship, especially more and more that the coach is bringing in. And then two, I just feel like we can be those competitors with everyone else and like thrive off of it. So it's awesome.
What are your expectations, your goals as you come into a new program? Obviously, you got to kind of feel out this new place and this new city that you're in. And like you said, you've never been to Arkansas. So obviously taking in the scene is going to be a task in itself. But on the field, what are your goals for this upcoming year?
I mean, right off the bat, it's great to say, like, I want to be a national championship for sure. But I think just being able to, I know myself as a player and as a pitcher, and then being able to show that to myself and then just help my team get to that national championship. And then as like my teammate Mary, like maybe be a SEC pitcher of the year 1 year, and then who knows? There's a lot of possibilities I feel like Arkansas is gonna allow me to have, which is awesome.
How would you describe yourself as a pitcher? What do you like to throw? What do you like on the mound?
Oh, well, I don't show a lot of emotions out there, but I'm definitely a competitor. But then what I like to throw out there is my changeup is kind of my bread and butter. The off speed is really important. And then when I went to Tennessee, I became a drop ball pitcher. But I also have other things that I had before Tennessee. So I can basically throw everything. I feel like there's obviously more you can go to, and then different elevations that you can go with it. But it's pretty cool where I can throw a drop ball, rise ball, curve, maybe
Yeah,
a
I was about
backdoor.
to say, do you strictly now go drop ball, or do you like to just change up the field and go high low and just throw whatever you want?
I mean, yeah, I'd like to throw everything I want with the rise ball because especially in the SEC, like these are like the best players in the nation. So everyone can adjust to anyone. So it's whether or not how you adjust to them adjusting to you, or if it's faster and everything. So I'd like to just keep working on all the spaces of the plate, and then being able to maybe one game throw a drop ball and the next game throw a rise ball, and then just not know what hit them.
Yeah, make the scouting report a little tough, huh?
Exactly. Exactly.
My last question is always the same: is anything that I didn't ask that you might want to add about this process coming to Arkansas, what you've experienced in your years of college? Anything you want to add that I didn't ask?
And I'm just super blessed that Arkansas has just been open arms with me. I feel like they're just so excited to have someone that can help them get a national championship or just like make the school better. So I'm just thankful for all that the Razorback Nation has already given to me.
I'm sure they'll be excited to see you pitching here at Bogle Park. I don't know how many you draw in Tennessee, but
Yeah.
they certainly show out for these games here in Fayetteville. Callie, thank you so much for taking the time. Congratulations on coming to Arkansas and signing over here. We look forward to seeing you pitch.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.